Hello. Welcome to the first ever session of Memoir Mori, the new Forgotten Realms 5th edition D&D campaign where we ask the question, can amnesia work in a story?
Potential.
Mori, isn't that Unisonis thing? Latin?
No, it's actually that that indie game, Return of the Oberdin.
Oh, Mori.
A Mori mention?
Oh, shit.
It took less than a minute for an
Here we go again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had to say it.
I baited it, don't worry. Okay. I thought I might have more to say before we begin, but I really don't. If anything, if material... I have a pretty good idea of what material makes you all, what you're comfortable with and what you're uncomfortable with. If I get some of that wrong, let me know. I will address it, and I will not be judgmental in any way. I will just do my best, because that's all I can do, and that's all you can do. We're lovely people here, folks.
It took 2 minutes. It took 1 minute for an Amora mention and 3 minutes to get emotional. All right, we're fully set. We've checked the boxes.
This is a good game.
All
Good
right.
game.
Without any further ado, I'm going to play our intro music.
Oh, boy.
We have intro music.
Oh my god.
Montage of things that have not happened yet. What is it montaging? We'll figure it out later.
Montaging, but it's just a question mark symbol.
Mm-hmm.
God, I can't believe this intro is redacted.
It's a question mark symbol over a black screen, and then that black screen starts to fade into a picture, and that picture is a lonely battlefield. Bodies and wreckage scattered everywhere, and it is just a still shot. We're not moving anywhere. There is just snow falling on this motionless field until we see what do we see? Nothing. Because that's not how I actually want to open. I want to start with one particular person, the last thing they remember, which means I need to switch from Berserk to something else.
Oh, that was bizarre.
That was Berserk.
Yeah. We're breaking it up in
1997.
Damn.
Okay. Let me make sure this is the battlefield ambiance is relatively quiet.
Leafy, can I ask a quick question, super quick?
Yes.
I forgot. Are we starting level 1 or level 2?
Level 2.
Perfect. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I should... If you have any equipment in your equipment section that is not something we've talked about, get rid of it.
Oh shit.
You're not starting with any equipment.
We're all broke ass bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. How do I remove him? Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Hold on. I figured it out. Okay.
Okay.
I was struggling.
Crisis over.
Oh. Alright. Switching.
Rest in peace, my backpack.
It'll only take you like 5 sessions to get a second one.
Thank you, D.
Of course.
Okay. I'm going to start with the mind of a man that can still remember that his name is Otto.
Oh no.
Yep, you're our starting POV, baby.
Oh no, that's me. Cry.
The sounds of battle ring around you. Steel against steel. Screams of triumph and pain. A sharp pain digs into your abdomen. Your chest plate is crushed and warped into your flesh. Your vision is bleary. Moving your eyes feels like pushing a boulder with your ocular nerve. An elf with fair skin and straight black hair, ears heavy with metal and jewelry, is on their knees beside you. They're wearing the same colors as you. Purple on black and white. This is not me prompting you for dialogue. This is me stalling to send you and only you the picture of what they look like.
It's not stalling if you're telling me it's stalling.
My method for vamping is to just vamp with what I'm doing.
My usual method involves fangs, so maybe I should rethink mine.
Real.
Okay, I'm seeing an elf.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of looks like one of the women from the ADHD versus autism meme.
Oh, I was trying. So much blood. My lord. Otto. We did it. They start unstrapping your chest plate and peeling it away from your body. Pressure escapes your chest rapidly as the shattered armor leaves you. It seems to not have punctured anything major. Not that you can tell any one kind of pain from the other. The taste of blood slowly creeping up your throat tells you some bleeding is internal. I'm so sorry, Otto. I know what I promised, but I have to get us help before it's too late. Before everything's gone. I'll find Pollen and Skullcrusher and Aurora too. We'll be back for you, and we can figure out how to... Kaboom! The earth erupts around you, sending your body tumbling several feet away. You catch a glimpse of the elf tumbling out of the way and running deeper into the raging battle. They get further and further out of view and start to blend in with other figures still fighting. Everyone wearing the same colors. Purple draped over white and black. Black. Everything black. It's black for a while. And you're not sure if this is the end or if you're sleeping, if you're unconscious. But you feel a sharp, feeling starts to go away after a little while. And you're only jolted out of this unfeeling world as you feel something sharp rub against your ring finger.
Okay. What, what could that be?
It seems to be trying to pry the ring from your finger, as you can feel it start to wiggle.
I do not believe that's proper etiquette.
Can I get you to make I'm gonna say, Constitution save?
Here. Okay. Me playing a game last week where I get robbed, or 2 weeks ago where I get robbed. Me getting robbed. Oh, that's okay. I got a natural 20.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my god.
As like you sudden speech returns to your body, and you clench your fist instinctively to pull away from the knife, and you bend at such a way that whatever was going underneath the ring on your finger, it gets the way it drags across your finger, it should have, by logical thinking, torn your finger straight off. But you simply are built different, and you power through it, and some blood starts to drip down, but your ring is still firmly attached to your finger. And your vision, well, cloudy at first, okay, no, that is the sound that's supposed to be happening. Okay. It's cloudy at first, but you see that you are in about the same place as you remember the world going black, and there is an old woman who looks like she was crouched over you, and she was just holding something, and is now looking at you with her eyes wide with kind of shock and amazement. Well, oh well, the dead speak.
Oh, apparently they do. And bleed and do a little cough.
Mighty fine cough for the dead. She nods her head.
You'd think that the dead would remember where they were killed, but I haven't the foggiest of where this is, or where I am, or the problem, who I am.
Oh, well, that is quite a predicament.
Was feeling something with an O. Oswald, no. Questions for later.
God.
Well, my not so dead friend, I can answer a few of those questions you have, I think.
That would be appreciated, my fine crone. Where are we?
We... well, some may call this place the end of the world, but I wouldn't put much stock in that. This place is called Tir Nial. We're at the cliff that overlooks the edge of this realm.
The border of the realm. Interesting place to be.
Aye. Interesting place to not know how you got here.
Now that is a good point. And unless what little of my memory that I have is failing me, I do believe I was stabbed.
Lots of people around here have been stabbed last night. Take a look. She starts cackling a little bit.
Oh my, that is a lot of dead people. I feel strangely unbothered.
Well, I would say that makes two of us. But I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be bothered. I didn't die with him.
That is true, you did not. I just think they're my colors and theirs. I probably knew them. And our attackers that had the same colors? Huh. Mutiny, perhaps? Oh, that would be clever.
Well, I suppose. It looks like you'd have to be quite a large fighting force for some kind of mutiny to have a winner, by the looks of it. A lot of dead. Not a lot of footsteps walking out to this place. But then, tracks in the snow kind of require a bit of snow to be down, to be laid at all.
That is also a good point. This end of the realm, are there any monster or ne'er-do-well that could have done this? We have to be close to something for you to be looting us.
Well, you just so happen to have found a hermit. But I am not here to... If I were truly a hermit, I would not be here to loot. For what use would I have with the scraps and rags of the dead if I were to keep them all on me lonesome? You are in luck. There is a village nary a day away called Anan's Hollow.
Oh, good. That sounds like a lovely place to bleed my way over to.
If you be wanting some bandages, I can... Well, perhaps we can make a deal over some of the ones I've scavenged from the supplies of your fallen.
Oh, some sort of casual business arrangement. This pleases me.
All the woman's got to eat.
capitalism enjoyer.
Only 1% of capitalism has ever been attempted.
Yeah, the other 99% got stabbed in this battlefield. Right. I assume, like, the world is becoming clearer around me. I'm gaining some more clarity.
You are gaining some more clarity. You do indeed seem to be at near the edge of a cliff. There are sparse trees, and there are many dead, and snow is falling upon it, the ground, which strikes you as odd, as in your memory you recall no snow whatsoever.
So this is pretty new snow.
Yes.
Does anyone else appear to be alive or causing any movement in this battlefield?
Well, to your perspective, no, but I can change that.
Okay.
Let's see, who would make the most sense to wake up at all? Okay. I think next I'll be entering the head of a half-orc. If our half-orc in residence is in the building.
Fuck, that's me.
Hello. It's you.
Fuck, that's me.
It's your turn to get stabbed.
No! That's bad for your health.
Bad for health. Bad for
Only if you die.
It's a bonding experience to get stabbed.
I don't know if I'd call that bonding.
Could be a bondage experience.
Dear God. I wasn't meant to take emotional damage during this, but here we are.
Everything is emotional damage.
God, if I wanted emotional damage, I would have just gone to work.
So true. Okay. I won't be taking you a few moments into the past. Who's to say how long? Ash clings to the roof of your mouth as you lie face down on the ground. Life has left your muscles, and you can feel it slipping from the rest of you, too. The sound of steel clashing and men and women and people screaming around you are but a whisper to the crying of the small doll, still safely stashed away in what you've left of your uniform, pressing between you and the fallen leaves. Perch! You turn your head toward the voice, familiar and fading as you are. Your neck lashes out in pain, your lungs burning as it takes all you have just to see your captor's face for the last time. His right side has been scorched beyond repair, but his incompatibly kind eyes are unmistakable even as his life ebbs faster than yours on his knees. The glow of flame dots the swirling of the white and black hurricane streaked with purple, like lanterns shimmering across a lake. This is the most beautiful moment of your life. He opens his mouth as your eyes push up to meet his, fully and directly. Tell the Queen that she is dead. His head falls slack. Before anything else happens, something silently enters the back of your head faster than the sound of his last breath leaving his lungs. This should be the end, right? Then why does your body feel more alive than it ever has before? Why are your arms able to lift now and feel that an arrow is stuck in the back of your head? Why does your very self feel so much more than before as you stand to your feet once more? And above all, why are you so furious? The shifting tide of battle begins to swirl even more until your vision turns purple, then a blinding, brilliant white, then black. Black. Everything black. Stays black for a long time. Or is it? Could be a second. Could be a year. Doesn't matter in the black. But within the black, a blue mote of light. And then you can feel yourself once more, and your eyes open. You are not standing in front of the charred corpse of your captor. You are instead sat with your back against a tree. Where you can see an old woman and an older man in conversation, and the older man looks out, and your eyes meet with his. Now might be a good time for maybe the both of you to describe what your character looks like.
Okay. Well, it's funny because I just have a non-canon pick crew to go off of.
I love how we both have well, I have a canon pick crew, but we just have pick crews to go off of, which I love, which I think is incredible.
It is pretty great. Usually I steal artwork for the occasion, but well, I'm just gonna post this first and then describe.
Okay.
As my lovely DM described, he is a fairly older man, about 50s, 60s, you would say. He looks good for his age, but certainly older. With about neck length hair. I never actually decided if he does wear a monocle or not. That's canon now. He has a monocle. And a lovely, well-groomed mustache that may now have some flecks of blood and dirt and grime. And I guess he's of average build. Like, he's kind of a... No, I think I decided he wasn't tall. Like, he's not super wide, but he is kind of short. He's like 5'5". And I'm bad with visualizing, so that's all I can think of right now.
That's okay, hon.
He is also wearing tattered remnants of a uniform that has like a base of black and white with some purple accenting, and what looks like one leg of like nearly fully intact kind of brassy metal armor, and then like scattered pieces. No chest plate. That is on the ground. And in
I don't know if I call it a chest plate anymore.
Now, that is a shame. That did look expensive.
God.
Please, is that allowed?
It's what allowed.
Yeah, that is something he says.
I'd say it wasn't too much. Yeah. And then I sort of like hack up some of the ash that's in my mouth and spit it out. Run my tongue over my teeth because shit's gritty.
The dead speak, as they say.
Dead. I'm not dead. If I was dead, would I look this good? I feel like. Wait. And I like pat myself down. I feel like I can barely lift my arms at this point, but I do like myself a little pat down. And I just look to the sky and I'm just fuck. Wait. Did I Who are you? And Emiko holds up their arms and is like, "Hold on. Who are you?"
Before I answer that, could you also describe what your character looks like?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
You're looking at like a pale green half orc, 5'4", little pointy ears,
Oh
spiky
man.
black hair with some gray pieces in the front. It's tied in the back, rather messily. And so it's sticking up. It looks a little bit like a little hat. From the little smile that they did at the beginning, you can see that one of their bottom teeth is intact and one of them is missing. They've got little freckles. Clearly a broken nose at one point. It's a little crooked now. They're wearing what looks to be like a woven necklace, and with like a little rock in the center, and then
Cute.
pretty tattered like common clothes. They can't be too old, but they seem a little sprightly.
Sprightly. I like that. Okay. Now,
Oh wait, I can drop my picker now. Hold on.
oh no, he's cute. Oh fuck, he does look good. Oh. This is weird because I'm attracted to him, but also I have to play that attraction through my character, so I'm now experiencing what it's like to be a gay man. It's
Losing.
strange.
I did
Atlas.
ask you a question.
You gave me a psychic attack. Sure, I'll answer the question.
Get fucked. Ha.
Who am I? That is an excellent question that I do not feel like I can answer. No, I'm not an Oswald, if that narrows it down. Ooh,
Is
what's
that a type of person? Is that a person from somewhere?
some sort of
Where is
human.
Oswald?
I don't know.
I'm now convinced Oswald is a place.
Where is Oswald? Because he is not here, me and my body. Oh, it was Otto! That's my name. Interesting. Wait. I do believe I was called Lord Otto before I died, but not died. Lord, that's fun.
At that, Amiko wrinkles their nose a little bit, a little distastefully, tries to play it off as just spitting up more much though.
Or maybe it's not fun. I can't honestly tell you that I remember.
And they turn to the older lady and give a little nod. Who might you be?
Oh, it's been a long time since anyone has given me a name. I'm known to the people of Anan's Hollow as the Ragpicker. That'll serve.
They give another little nod before leaning back farther against the tree, sort of like catching their breath.
Your back cracks.
I'm slightly startled and kind of want to like check that out, but also am tired.
She managed to find my still living body, and now we have found yours, Mr.
Perch. Amiko Perch.
Mr. Perch. Well, it is lovely to not die with you.
Quite the same. Where are we?
The end of realms, I hear.
Just
border-
the one realm.
Just the one realm. Learn something new every day.
This is so hard because me as a person is laughing, and I'm trying so hard to keep it straight, and I can't.
You keep it straight? That was a doomed task from
Oh
the
my
start.
god!
Damn. What the
I was
fuck?
fucking waiting for that.
Fuck, I walked into that. I walked directly into that. God damn it. Do I... Oh, Mistress of Dungeons.
Yeah.
Do I recognize... like, am I still close to my captor, and or do I recognize him?
You are not anywhere near where you were in the one thing you can remember about this battle and the circumstances prior. And it shocks you a little, like, wait, where the fuck?
Sort of like do another little pat down. And I feel like I feel the stuffed animal.
Mm-hmm.
And it brings me a little bit of comfort, like a visual relief. And I pull my legs a little closer to my chest. So I'm sort of like bundled up, so I've got some sort of, I feel like I have some sort of protection. Is it just us? Are we all that's left? Otto? I don't know why I said your name with a question mark, but
I'm kind of there too, so that's quite alright.
Okay, I understand.
That I know of were the only ones that survived, but in this desolate place, it's not very likely that just 2 people survived.
Be unfortunate, but I'm not quite sure what happened here, so I feel like it might be fitting.
Neither do I. Strange, we appear to... Oh wait, Atlas, your character, are they also wearing the same uniform that everyone else is?
Yes.
Okay.
At least the same colors.
Winting.
Strange.
Winting.
Yeah, we're wearing the same colors, but I can't remember who we were fighting for, or with, or against.
Wonder what I was fighting with. I bet it was a cool sword.
I've seen a few swords around here.
I could use a cool sword.
Once I get my wits back, I'm sure I'm sure my wits will return. They look incredibly insecure, for half a second, and do another little pat down, pulling their knees closer to their chest. Feels weird. Feel like I'm missing something. Feel like I'm
Perhaps
missing several things.
well, perhaps we'll find some of what you're missing among the scraps of armor and fragments of swords and whatever else we can loot before the day is done. And Otto will reach over a hand to Mr. Perch.
Hold on. That's a 2 to handshake. My handshake fucking sucks. My grip strength, dead. Deceased. Negative. It's the weakest handshake you've ever felt in your entire life, and you don't even know.
Sorry, I'm trying to make a joke, but I'm laughing at it prematurely. Ah, dear boy, you have a slippery Triton's handshake. No, you have to be a tad more firm. Not too firm.
Give me like a few hours, and I'll do a better handshake. I swear. I swear it.
I'll keep you to that. But never mind that. And you are risen to the ground, from the ground. You're lifted, feel lifted.
Yep, lifted, motherfucker.
Get rotated. I rolled 17 strength.
Oh yeah,
Weight
you
heavy.
lifted that motherfucker.
Get rotated.
Do I have any resounding injuries that make themselves known when I'm lifted?
Well, there's a few scrapes and cuts and bruises. Nothing major. But like as like you lift up and like tension is put on like your neck, you can feel just like, oh, yeah, the back of my head. Arrow went in there.
Immediate hand go up, check. Immediate hand go up, check. Is arrow there? If not, am whole? Question mark?
You cannot feel an arrow shaft. And it feels like there's something of a open but healing wound there.
I just like stare at Otto openly, mouth slightly agape. My teeth are covered in black ash, and there's a hole in the back of my head, and I'm staring. I think I've been shot.
Oh. You look remarkably well for that fact.
Does it look like I've been shot? And I turn around very awkwardly.
I assume I do see the wound in question.
Yes, I think with the way Amako's hair is done up, you see that there is a puncture wound in the back of their head. Looks pretty precise, but it's healing.
Yes, dear sport, you do have a hole in you.
I already knew that.
Another one.
I already knew that as well.
Well, this one is healing, if that makes you feel better.
It does, thank you. How in the That's a question for later. I can't think about that right now.
Speaking of questions for later, by that I mean questions for now. Otto feels where he was stabbed. I imagine there's like a bit of pain when he first like tries to like put his finger in. He's like, aha! Yes, that hurts. But I am alive.
You feel around to where those wounds are, or rather, should be.
Oh?
You are... Like, you remember having pretty bad, but not in vital areas. But it was enough to break your armor. And your flesh seems remarkably well preserved. Or well healed. There's a bit of like an indentation there that it feels like this is a wound that has healed over, but like natural healing and not magical stuff, because there's a scar. But it didn't hurt that much to touch it.
I could have sworn that some man ran me through, but there's already a scar.
Hold on.
Scars don't heal within wounds don't heal in a matter of hours like that.
Emiko has zero sense of personal space right now and just reaches out and touches it.
Yes, it's weird, isn't it?
Bit odd, yes. It's... Huh.
Why do
Are
I
you
get
sure?
a scar and
Are you
you
sure
get
this was
some fleshy hole?
recent? And it wasn't just a memory of yours?
The only thing I do remember is getting stabbed by someone and such.
How long have we been on this battlefield?
Couldn't have been that long. These corpses would be decomposed by then.
I guess you're correct.
Oh yes, and there was someone that spoke to me before I was stabbed. She seemed to run away before anything happened to her. Maybe she's still around. She mentioned some names too. I'm fuzzy on them, but there was one Mr. Skull Crusher. That one stuck out.
I'm sure. But that's not quite a typical name.
No, that'll be a fun one to look up in someone's registry.
Same as Otto, just the first name?
Yes. There is more. Not Rekka. Oh no! Otto Zauber. That is my name. Why do I remember some things and not others? Well, I guess names are more important than when and where one gets stabbed.
Especially if you survive said stabbing.
Well, alright, that should be more memorable. Well, I guess I do remember getting stabbed, so good memory. Interesting point was brought up. Oh, lovely crone. How long have we been laying here in this battlefield?
Wow. I wouldn't know exactly, but I thought I heard an army marching up through here last night, so...
Visual frowning from Emiko Purge.
Just a day ago, then. This is not lining up to be prim and proper at all.
You sure you were stabbed yesterday?
I thought, but I might be mistaken. But you seem to be pretty sure that you were shot in the head yesterday.
Touche. Miss Ragpicker,
Yes.
have you seen anyone else? Like you, coming to, pick bodies?
Well, I have not. 'Tis a grim task. But if you would like to help me in it, I would be very willing to offer you anything that I have found in exchange for things that you have found, to help you on your journey back to wherever it is you came from. Oh, but lest I forget, since you both be seeming to having a bit of a trouble with the memories, I suggest that perhaps there is one within Tir Nial that might be able to help you.
Oh?
What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to seek the graveyard. And in the graveyard you will find the Morrigan.
Morrigan.
Aye. She may be able to help with matters such as this. Memory seems to be a keen interest of hers. Not that I claim to know anything about the mistress of this land.
Does the Morrigan strike any memories or resemblance at all? Is this like the mythological Morrigan?
Can you roll me a,
Oh no.
I guess history check, or religion, or arcana? I can see any argument being made. Just roll anything, any knowledge check that isn't nature.
Insight.
That's not a...
My history is 20.
20. Okay.
I read the script for this episode.
I see that you have. No, it's impossible.
Possible.
Impossible.
It's just not possible.
It's just not possible.
Gasp. Is it not possible?
It just isn't.
It's like this rope. It's not.
With a 20 for history, you don't recall specific information about the Morrigan, but like you don't know any history. It doesn't come to mind immediately, but what you do get is a sense of connection, a sense of having known.
Is this Morrigan known throughout these parts?
You could say that the Morrigan is known in these parts. Well known throughout Tir Nial, but perhaps not outside of it.
I'll help you with body picking. I'm clearly missing something, so I figured it's the best way to get it back. Maybe.
Well, I didn't get to you. You're off on the side I was getting through.
Oh, I mean, there's plenty of bodies left to pick.
And not enough youth left in me to pick them.
I got plenty enough for both of us.
Well,
I may have to borrow some of yours, but I should be fine.
oh, you are kind to a poor old woman. I'll be sitting over by me fire. If you find anything, come to it. It's the only fire left in this place. And she hobbles along. Oh my god. Cat reveal.
Oh?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. My son. He came in he came and sat on my lap and was like, "You want cuddles?" Yes?
I love that.
I love them.
Son. Oh, that's a pan flag. I thought that was... I don't know why it looked
Sorry, I
like
got
the
distracted.
flag for
I'm sorry, I'll turn
Belgium
my
for a
camera off.
second. I saw the trans one, but the pan one looked like the flag of Belgium for a second.
Oh yes. My two sexualities. Transgender and Belgian. I would like to roll to pick bodies.
I have chips in my
Denied.
mouth. Oh god.
Oh no, that's okay.
Like to root the
stalling.
chip.
I'm stalling. My son, I'm stalling. I promise.
Okay.
My notes for this session are in a very, very, very small notebook, and I think that that's incredible. Have I stalled long enough?
Yes, you have stalled long enough for me to be no more chips in my mouth.
Oh my god.
So, all right.
Get chipped.
I'm not gonna have you roll because
Okay.
I have a certain thought process behind all of this. Instead, I'm going to describe the first body that you come upon. Or rather, I think it may be best if, well, I'm going to describe one thing, and then I'm going to have Levi describe what the rest of the body looks like, and then I'm going to get into Levi's memory. So you come across the first body that you come across. Their armor is not doing a very good job at keeping their chest protected, and you can see that there is some metal that has like fused to their chest, and it looks like there's a key stuck within like where their lungs are. What does the rest of the body look like, Levi?
What a wonderful question. Rest of the body kind of looks a little bit like this.
Oh! Oh,
So-
shit.
Aside from the little metal scraps from old clothing that's not there anymore, there's also just a little bit of light reflecting just across his skin as well. And you realize it's like, oh, are those like shards of metal from like, you know, fucking armor around the place? Like, no, that's his skin. Nah, he's a little snaky guy.
Reptile lad.
Will never escape the scale fate.
Can't.
But aside from that, looks to be in his mid-30s a bit. Fuck, I need to think about other stuff.
I love that no one here is playing like a teenager or a young adult, from what I know.
I'm like
Yeah.
mid-20s.
Aside from that, is there anything else super obvious aside from what's just in the picture? He does have a very intricate book with him on his person. But aside from that, around 200 pounds, average height of 5'11", and some nice, I don't know if I'd call it ginger hair, but it does have a tint of red to it.
Perhaps a burgundy.
A burgundy boy.
A burgundy boy!
Burgundy boys.
Levi, how does it feel to be the tallest member of the party?
Feels wrong.
Well, let's get into the mind of this scaly boy for a moment.
Wait, be you're the character.
Oh, you.
Hey, Leomon's not a lizard.
Yeah, he's like a weird centaur creature. All right. Memory number 3. Your eyes open from a blink, wide in shock. Cold, dead steel enters your lungs through the space between your ribs. Your eyes adjust to the world around you to see a face, dotted with freckles and a scar running from their eyebrow to their pale lips. One face you told yourself you'd never trust, but clearly your heart didn't get the message. Shh. It's okay. Hush now. Take heart, knowing your death is the beginning of something beautiful. They attempt to drive a blade deeper into you, grabbing the small of your back as their other hand grasps around your bleeding chest. The blade does go deeper, but you can feel it's at a shallow angle, cutting wider through your lung. What's more, you feel something else foreign within you, dull and textured, that moves with the blade. It seems to be what they are looking for, as their groping stops, and if you feel the other object tighten. Hail, Cyric! Your face is covered in a warm splash of blood. Something in the loud and violent dark surrounding you stabs through their back. 7 slashes in all sever their arms, split their torso, and remove their head from their body in quicksilver viciousness. As their hand falls away, the blade and the thing they were searching for stay stuck in your body. Breathing is straight out of the question, and everything feels very heavy. A spark of magic falls from your fingers, and all of your burdens seem to just melt away in flashes of red, purple, white, and black. Black. Everything black. Until you are suddenly jolted into the real world by a figure, a pale green half-orc with one tusk jutting out from their lips and black and silver hair patting you down.
What the... Hands off!
Cool
Oh,
book.
another live one.
I want the book. I want it.
I expected crows to litter this battlefield, but not that they would wear human guise. Keep your distance.
Oh, as much as I would love to be covered in guys. Oh, no, it's that sort of man. Anyway. No, not birds. Just men looking to see if you have anything valuable.
I can assure you that my valuables are not for share.
Oh, that's a shame. But good to see there's another living person here. appear to be a little scaly, though. That's psoriasis? I hear that's annoying.
No. This glimmer is due to my heritage. I am one of the Yuan Ti. Although, I'm... Huh. Strange. I tried to recall something of my past, but get nothing.
Yes, that's a little issue that's been spread around lately. Between the three of us, that makes 3 of us.
Stop being so funny. I can't stay in character.
I'm sorry.
God damn it! I keep going to say really cool, like slutty things, and then I
I could take more of a backseat now. I didn't get to
fucking
start.
hell. The hand that was once reaching for the book is now held up in front of. Fuck.
It's not over.
The hand that was once reaching to snatch the book is now just held open in front of him. This little snake dude, actually large snake dude. Sorry. He's 7 inches taller than me, so I mean, so my hand is still out in front of him. And you gonna stay on the ground there? I feel like it's a little cold.
Actually, genuine question, are you on tea warm or cold-blooded?
Cold-blooded. You're fucking
Oh,
freezing.
shit.
Each little thing of snow that comes onto your exposed flesh and onto the cold metal fused into your chest, it's agonizing. It's like an icicle being jammed into you.
Well, I initially thought that my death was in a much warmer area, but given that I can't seem to move my limbs in the cold, I'll take you up on that offer as he tries to, like, stiffly raise his hand to take your open hand.
Hold on. Oh my god, finally something that isn't, like, below a 10. Oh fuck, where's my character sheet? That is, should I just use a strength modifier to help him up, or do you want me to do, like, athletics or something?
You can do athletics if you'd like.
Okay. I was kind of hoping you weren't going to say that, but I'll do that. That's 15 plus 3, so that's 18 to help this little dude up.
Oh, yeah. He is, like, he's 200 pounds, but you are a fucking.
I'm strong, bro.
Yeah. There is power deceptively hidden behind those eyes.
Sometimes you're a twink. And sometimes you're a bear in a twink's body. And that happens.
Does that make you a twunk?
That...
Or do you just have a twink build? Twink build is different than twunk build.
Fuck. I don't even know. I'll come back to you on that one. I'll answer that later.
Okay, question.
I haven't decided yet.
Questions for later. Wait, the crisp you have there.
I've got my grip back, and I immediately let go. I don't even care if you have your footing. I immediately let go, spin back around to Otto, and I go, handshake.
Handshake.
As you go for the handshake, you cheer.
Oh no, he fell over.
Strong grip, but quick to let go.
Are we both doing strength?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Get wrecked! That's a 24!
Oh my god. So that is great. You've beaten me. Let that be known. But this is the third 20 I've rolled today.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Jesus
Two of them have been
Christ.
dirty 20s, but I'm getting D rolls today.
I was gonna say,
Damn.
the moment D starts rolling, everyone else's rolls are gonna normalize.
God damn it.
What? No! No!
Love you,
Stop.
Listen,
bitch.
I haven't seen any contrarian evidence to that logic yet.
I don't mean to steal people's luck. God damn it.
This happens.
Done. I'm done. Oh my god. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Levi, are you able to get off of the ground, or do we need to lift you again?
No, he got a little bit of time off of the snow, so skin could normalize a tad, so he was able to at least scramble up before falling into stasis again.
I'm so sorry. Handshake confirmed. I let go. Give Otto a
Very
quick nod,
good.
and then expect the Yuan-Ti to be exactly where I left him. He is not. I am confused.
He's just kind of started walking around to get the blood pumping as much as he can in the snow, and it's so.
Ah, good. You're up.
Thankfully, yes. So is it just the three of us then?
So far. Though you are the first body that we've tried to pick, so maybe the body next to you will give us a surprise.
The body next to this snake is in 7 pieces.
Oh my, no. No, that one's gone.
Fortunate. Seems that at least I could remember something as he looks back at the massacre. It's like, yes, that's what I saw before alleged death.
Jesus fucking Christ.
At least my assaulter has now become one with the snow.
Oh, that's a
I would like to
fitting thing.
pick the assaulter's body.
Okay.
Pick up a meat chunk.
Well, between the two halves of their torso, there are pockets in what remains of their uniform.
Fuck yeah, pockets.
You could also try and strip the uniform into rags to give the Ragpicker, but I don't know how much you want to be picking blood-soaked cloth off of meat chunks.
I
Just means it
will
works.
stick to the larger, more. It saves time if I just do one big one as opposed to a bunch of little ones. So I'll wait on the rag stripping.
Okay.
Didn't realize I was gonna be stripping dead bodies. Literally. Here we are.
Here we are.
Supposed to be stripping live ones. Get back together.
I would like to check the pockets, please.
Yes. Inside of their pockets, you find a small amethyst gemstone and 12 silver coins. Each look like they've been minted in Cormyr. So, you're not too far from home.
Hold on, I need to write that down. What was the first thing? I'm sorry.
A small amethyst gemstone.
And how many coins was that?
12 silver.
If I don't write it down, I'm going to forget it within the next 12 seconds. So
It's all good.
immediately into pocket. No one see.
We all see.
I don't care. It mine now. I put it in my pocket and I stand up and I sort of give a meat chunk a gentle nudge. Huh. Get fucked.
You should flip
Why-
off your corpse.
It wouldn't be the first time in my life.
Fear.
Can I
Here.
scan the body field to see if I recognize anyone? Just like from where I can see.
Yes. Okay. You take a scan of the environment.
Leave me, please.
There's basically like a long stretch that you can see out from before sort of a snowy fog like sort of cuts off your visual render distance. You don't... Nothing seems wholly familiar, but I will take this opportunity to describe some of the other scenery. You can see that there is a large pile of different sizes of stones. Sort of like this one pile is at the edge of another cliff. There's several cliffs that dot this area. Some stacking high off of others. And there is a pile of stones at the bottom there. There is, of course, the edge of the cliff that this battlefield is on, that peering over, there is nothing. And there is nothing beyond that cliff face either. It is just sort of more of that fog. There's a shallow pool of water in a natural stone basin. There is a small murder of crows, which are flying over, picking at some of the more dead. And some are tearing away strips of fabric themselves. And you could swear one has like a little string around it in its beak. There are scattered trees, which their leaves are dead and gone. And more trees dot inaccessible cliff faces. In terms of bodies, there is one that stands out above all in sort of an overviewing look, and that's one body that seems to be almost placed in the center of the action. And it is the body of a woman who is stripped of most of her clothes. She has silver hair and dull silver eyes, and she is impaled vertically on a spear, so that her body is sort of held up. And the spearhead is emerging from her mouth.
I want to pick that one. I want that one.
All right.
I feel like a kid picking a lollipop, and that feels so wrong because it's a little funny. It's not funny. It's a little funny. It's a little funny. It's a little funny.
I'm concerned for the moral outlook of this group.
Frankly, we only have 3 out of 4 members currently, so there's still a possibility of balance, okay?
With the Deirdre? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street.
Fuck.
I'm just saying, I feel like this is going to be a more chaotic group than we've had before.
That's what I love to hear.
Oh my god, yeah.
I live for this.
Morally ambiguous. They're dead. What are they gonna do with it?
Nothing. That means they shouldn't have it.
Exactly. It's mine now.
Well, you make your way over to the impaled woman, and most of her clothes are gone, but the crows seem to be actively avoiding her body. And she seems almost ethereally beautiful even in death. You could take the spear if you wanted. Take her body off of the spear, and then you have a spear, and that'll be one weapon.
Fuck. As much as I want to do that, that feels a little cruel. And
But it is a spear.
it is a spear. Emiko sort of looks at it, the spear, as a possibility for a brief, like 5 or 6 seconds, and then banishes the idea into the abyss. And instead goes to check the fabric for any pockets. What's left of the fabric, at least.
Yeah, she's
Or
basically
by her feet.
in undergarments. There is little else but the sort of beauty and sort of horror of this display her body has been made into.
Is there any way that I could take the spear out of the ground, just like push the spear over, without displacing her body, with like move, like without like taking her body off? Like I don't. Hold on. My goal is to lay her body on the ground, spear intact. Ish.
You could take her body off of... You could take the spear off the ground and then, like, lay her body, like, on its side or on her back, and then the spear wouldn't break.
I do that for her on her back, and I'd like to scavenge for cloak or some fabric from a nearby body to cover her.
Absolutely. So the closest body nearby, in fact, well, Deirdre, why don't you describe what this body looks like?
Yeah. All right. So, okay, is she like face down or face up on the ground?
You are face down on top of another body, actually.
Okay. Well, from the back, you can see that she has this kind of long red hair and almost like a wolf cut, and she looks fairly tall and more than a little muscular. As you go to like take the cloak, I imagine you see she has like some streaks of purple, and as you fully remove the cloak, you can see that there's two kind of dark bone wings kind of coming out of her back, it looks like.
Oh shit.
And those wings flutter. But not before we get inside of the mind of the one bearing those wings. Last one!
Boy.
Cutscene!
Alright, I have a notebook out.
Everybody get ready for bad rolls just for us.
Hey!
Hang on, I gotta get it one roll out of my system before this. A 12, that's good on average.
What'd you roll it for?
Believing.
Your belief is
Hi.
bad.
Well, we're back to the battlefield. Something warm and wet rolls down from the glassy ball embedded in your empty eye socket and onto a body held tight in your hands and beneath your chest. You can't tell if it's a tear or blood, but you're not sure if you had any left of either to shed. Her face looks peaceful as she reaches towards yours. Don't you see? We've done it. We've won. She is dead. Even if we are all to fall here, the others will finish what we've started and find the third. Keep it safe. Her head slumps to the side, nestled tight against your lap. The light in her eyes fades out to a dull, glassy stare. The battle encroaching in your periphery threatens to swallow you whole as the sound becomes deafening, and you can't for the life of you remember why there's any fighting to begin with. Nor can you remember why someone has died in your arms, or why you can't seem to move from this spot. Any strength you had gives out, and you fall face forward onto the body of your fallen friend, the eye of flesh stuck staring at the brassy scale breastplate covering a uniform of purple atop white and black, as the others stare into flame. You're not sure how long you've been laying like this. A shadow falls over you in a new silence. You won't be needing these anymore, will you? Something clutches around all sides of your false eye as you feel two hands, light and graceful, brush up and down your body. The vision on your left side comes to an immediate, painful end as the invisible force plucks it out like a thief in the night. The caress of the unseen stops as well, and in your eye the shadow passes over you and turns back. A face beneath a hood, so far away but so clearly feminine, blowing a kiss as your consciousness fades around her visage, the locks of her purple hair blending with her skin, pale and white, and the rest of her figure garbed in black. Black. Everything. Black. And then you feel cold against your back, and you feel something else on your back start to stir. You're not sure what it is. You're not sure of anything. You just know that you're cold.
I think she's going to kind of instinctually just like kind of huddle closer to herself to try to preserve some warmth. So damnably cold. The hell, Levi?
I can be unhinged again. Let's go.
Yeah.
I see the body stirring. Immediately drop the cloak back onto the body. Take 2 steps back. And turn to Otto. Hey, this we got 4. Yeah.
We're really good at finding alive people.
I wish that wasn't the only thing I was good at.
Well, you're also good at handshakes.
Oh, you're right.
How can you be so positive right now?
we're alive.
He has a point.
If not a bit cold.
How about you, miss? How are you? Remember anything?
I imagine like she's kind of facing away from the group, so she like kind of steadies herself up to stand, and then like looks at them, and then I can all see that she's missing her left eye. Well, I don't know. I feel like I've had better before, but might have also had worse.
Immediately, oh, you got a little something, right? Right, yeah,
Yeah, no, little to the left. Yeah, there it is.
Oh. That's why everything looks two-dimensional.
Even the snake guy didn't have that.
sorry, was that psoriasis, or was that,
No,
Are
he
you-
said he was Yanti. That's Snake.
alright. I don't know what that is, but alright.
It's like, imagine a lizard, and then remove the limbs, but in a natural way.
You've lost me, but that's okay.
Well, they're pretty neat. Just take my word for it. He's like that. Say it. We didn't get a name from you, did we?
I'm gonna rack my brain for any trace of a name.
Well, I meant that towards Levi.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
I did. In fact, we don't have a name for either of us. That's right.
Oh my god.
We're not at a great start here.
Well, to be fair, we did just all presumably wake up from quite a hell of a fight from the looks of things.
Yes. 4 wounded and battered people waking up in a wasteland. Miracle who can remember anything. Good thing we don't.
Oh, so we're all in the same boat then.
Seems to be that way, yes.
Luckily.
As-
Oh, continue.
Okay. No, you send it.
Okay. Luckily for the 4 of us, there is someone in this land who does seem to specialize in this sort of craft who could perhaps help us with these lost memories of ours. That trustworthy Ragpicker over there told us all about it.
Well,
Insight pick the rag picker?
You want to insight check the Ragpicker?
Yes, because I just realized that no one's done that yet.
Okay. I will allow you to roll an insight check on her body, like what her body language was like when she was talking to you.
No, Atlas, don't incite on the big bad evil guy.
Listen,
I mean-
I have died so many times in other campaigns because I haven't done this, and the fact that Amico hasn't done this yet is saying something.
Well, okay, let's get on with it.
I rolled a 14 plus 0, so a 14.
14. Nothing about the way that the way that she spoke to you or anything about her body language. Nothing about it said anything to you that was more than meets the eye.
Immediately shrug. Okay, everything's fine now.
There was
Can I-
a name. Morrigan.
Morrigan. Can't say that rings a bell, but honestly, nothing really does right now.
Do you remember why you have wings?
Do I?
Yes, they're sort of... I mean, they could be a decoration. They're all bony and such.
Lenore, this woman is gonna flex her wings.
Get flexed on, haters.
Well, it appears as though you're right, sir. I do apparently have wings. Though I can't for the life of me remember why they're there, or who this woman I was holding before I fell was.
Oh. Yes, that could be important. We have so much to learn from this Morrigan.
Does anyone know how to... Hold on. Where's the Ragpicker?
You look around for the Ragpicker.
She's like sitting at her spot, isn't she?
Yeah, she's... You can see an old woman hunched over by a fire where there seems to be 2 bedrolls and the remnants of a pennant bearing the colors white and black and purple over it.
Mentally, I've subjected that to check it later. I'm not going to say anything out loud, though. I would like to keep looking for a cloak to cover the lady.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, the lady is visible now, right?
Yes.
Alright, she's gonna walk up and just yank the spear out.
Damn.
Just kind of, like, not really paying them any mind, like, as they're, like, looking to the Ragpicker and be like, oh, I should probably arm myself.
Make me a strength check.
Yeet.
Raw strength or athletics?
I'll let you do athletics.
Okay.
It's like pole vaulting, but in reverse.
9.
9. Okay.
Oh my god, I have good athletics. God damn it.
We have counter jinx the jinx.
The spearhead kind of gets stuck in her windpipe. Like you yank it like a good 6 inches out, but then like the spearhead gets stuck.
Whoa,
Lord.
whoa. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean, what's wrong with me? There's a perfectly good spear just sitting here.
Choose a different spear.
Why not this one?
Respect the dead.
Or at least be less messy about it.
Apologies. Well, I'll try to be a little less messy, but as you know, I imagine removing weapons from a body is rather messy.
Does it not seem a little odd to you how she's been posed? Oh, I guess you weren't there. I feel that she's somewhat important, and I feel that there's a lot of I'm having a lot of emotions right now, and I don't really know how to handle it. Please, I will find you a different spear. What did you say your name was?
I don't know. At least I think I don't know.
Miss Wing Lady, I will find you a different spear, but please.
Well, if the different spears are embedded in other dead people, then what makes the difference what corpse the spear comes from?
Because I feel that she's important to me.
Very well, then. I shall leave this silver-haired woman and her spear alone.
If when I find a cloak, I'm going to cover her.
The body that was beneath this red-haired bone-winged woman she has a cloak that you can pretty easily peel off and cover the silver-haired corpse with.
I'd do that. Fuck you, Lenore.
Wow. Wow.
Fucking got him.
Good thing we didn't need that cloak for anything, for anybody here.
Meanwhile, the boy
Comedy! Oh, wait, I have that now. Give me 1 second. Did I
We'll
save
find
it?
Dear God.
Jesus
There we go.
Holy shit.
Fucking hell.
Quick question, Sarah. Could I attempt to do like any sort of check to remember what my name might possibly be?
Sure, roll me a history check.
What could my name possibly be?
I got a 9 again.
Your memory is lost to the annals of... Your name is lost to the annals of time, unless
Wow.
you meet someone else who knew you.
Well, I well and truly don't remember my name.
What my own
Otto,
name
wait a
is.
second. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Well, I suppose if I don't have a name now, I should probably give myself one so you don't just keep calling me Wing Lady. How about call me Lenore? That feels right. That's a good mouthfeel.
Don't like you, but it does have a good mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the mouthfeel?
I feel like
Looks
it's
over
very...
at Snake Man.
Oh, God.
Lenore. It feels natural. I hope my own name feels such as natural.
I like your snake voice. You should say more things.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get to my bearings amidst all this.
No, I just mean in general. It would be nice to hear you say more things. It's not a demand.
Is that... Am I being ordered here?
I just told you it's not a demand. I don't know how much clearer you want me to be, quite frankly.
Fucking killing me here, Willow.
I'm sorry.
Well, if you're Lenore, and your name was Otto, was it?
Yes, Otto.
I don't believe I got your name. Dear half-orc that almost took my book.
For the record, I did think you were dead.
That is fair.
And I was very curious. I would have put it back, for the record. But I'm Perch. Amico Perch.
Miko Perch. Well, nice to meet all of you. Amidst these freezing circumstances.
Can I roll to find another cloak? I feel bad now, but I've used the cloak that I found on a dead person. It was worth it for the sake of my pride, but I do, yeah.
I was gonna say, aren't I wearing a cloak?
You're
That
like
way.
kind of naked.
I'll give you your cloak back.
No, I was gonna give my cloak to the snake guy because he was complaining about it being cold.
You're right. You still have your cloak. Yeah.
Yeah. Lenore will just kind of remove her own cloak and drape it over the shoulders of Snake Guy. There, that should hopefully warm you up.
As soon as you put the cloak over him, he kind of like almost falls forward, just like, oh my god, warmth.
Oh,
but catches himself a bit. He's like, oh, got a bit of a shock there. Ooh.
This motherfucker is gonna love the beach episode.
Oh my god.
Just gonna be basking in the sand.
Who even needs the water? I'm just slithering in the sand.
Little snake guy.
Speaking of, I think I need a better name than Snake Guy. Let's see. Maybe this book has a return to this owner section? I don't know. Hang on. He's actually gonna look through his book quick.
Oh yes. You open up your book. At the front page, it says, what color is your book? Like the cover specifically.
Yeah, because like the with the image I made, it did make it red, but I don't know if that would make sense given the context. So I will say red unless you have a preference otherwise.
No, it's your book. So within, on the front page, or the inside cover, it is labeled, "The Scarlet Journal of Sylvanas."
Scarlet Journal of Sylvanas. Ah, that is a fitting name. I hope that was my name.
What, Scarlet Journal?
No, not Scarlet Journal. Sylvanas. Seriously, you think people could take a hint around here?
They both have an S.
Yeah.
I don't think that means anything, but they do both have S's.
And they both have a nice mouthfeel.
Why do we keep going on about mouthfeel?
Everyone talks about the mouthfeel. Sorry, deranged Ragpicker moment retcon.
No, she needs to know about mouthfeel.
Oh, she can hear you. She's just too far away for her whispers to be heard.
Okay, she says it, but we don't hear it.
Yes. Everyone's going on about the mouthfeel.
Can I continue to pick bodies?
You may.
Yeah, could I join Amico in this task?
Yes.
Oh.
I need things too.
Everyone needs things. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do, since everyone's picking bodies. Can everyone roll a d4? I'm just gonna go with this,
No.
see what happens.
Oh.
I got 3.
I got a 2.
Get fucked, Lenore.
Here comes the
What
one.
the fuck?
I also got
Oh my
a
God.
2.
The boys are getting into something. Hold on. Percy! Percy!
Four. Okay. So,
Motherfucker was on the counter.
Hey, we're matching.
Let's
Scarlet
go. Good joke. Good joke.
okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, perfect. All right.
That's not how I thought the name would be spelled, Levi.
It's like science.
I don't think I know how to spell that word, but I believe you.
Okay.
Just be glad it's still not Devon.
Stefan.
Devon shot that.
Steven shoots ass.
Stefan.
Personally, I'm still stuck up on sassafras.
I love sassafras.
Sashalas. Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to get distracted until after the session. Okay, so, I didn't write as many bodies as I wanted to, but that's okay. Between the four of you, Lenore, I'm going to start with you first.
Oh, let's go.
Lenore, you find, like, there are some things that every body has unless specified otherwise, like, their uniform and some scraps of armor that maybe you could put together a full set of if you find enough.
Oh shit, Fear and Hunger reference.
Lenore, you find a woman with a dagger embedded between her eyes.
Right. Lenore just goes down and quickly just yanks the dagger out.
Okay. As you wrap your hand around the wooden handle, the grooves, there are sort of grooves that are worn in to the handle itself from like a long period of use. And the grooves are a perfect fit to your hand.
Oh.
Sexy.
This possibly have been something of mine? Pockets the dagger.
Alright. Let's see. Sylvanas, you find near a body that there is a great sword with a broken blade.
Ooh.
Where the other half of that blade, like where the other pieces of the blade you're not sure, but there's enough of that blade there that it could function like a long sword, but you'd still have to wield it with two hands.
I see.
And this is by a body, so you have access to more armor scraps. Let's see. Amico Perch. You find a banner on a pole, and this pole could be used as a kind of like a quarterstaff to beat someone to death with if the need necessitated, but there's also a banner that has some cloth, and it is black and white and purple, but for the first time there's actually like a symbol, and it looks kind of like a left hand is the symbol on this banner.
Interesting. I would like to pocket the banner, sort of like tuck it in my waistband, and wield the stick.
All right. You can add a quarterstaff to your inventory and then like change the name of it to like
Cool stick.
Cool stick.
Cool stick. Pog.
Third staff.
That's not yours.
And then for Otto,
Otto?
you find two bodies that are against a tree. And the thing that is most interesting about these bodies is that one is thrusting some kind of blade into the other, like through their tummy, and it's pinning them to the tree. And then the second one looks like they've been blasted with magic.
Oh, what fun. Okay, what sort of weapon seems to be pinning them to the tree?
Well, it's obscured, but judging by the fact that it is, like, given the size of the tree, and that the sword is not poking out through the other end of the tree, it's probably some kind of short sword.
Okay. I will just try to pull it out real good.
Okay. You give me either a strength or dexterity to try and either pull or work the blade out.
Now the scales have been balanced. 10.
10, that's still enough. You
Okay.
work out the blade, and the body that was pinned to the tree sort of slumps down, and you hear almost like a crunching of fallen leaves and snow and ice all in one as it falls down.
Ooh, crunchy.
Todd bought crunch scale this corpse.
Dear God.
Kill this guy.
Is there anything else on the bodies?
There are scraps of armor, their uniform, but nothing in their pockets.
I will collect some scraps for the Ragpicker.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick.
How dare you?
Maybe.
I'm also
I
gonna...
love the two very different responses.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm also going to heat myself up a bowl of din din.
Ooh.
So, but I will time it so that like it's in the microwave while I'm in the bathroom. I'll be smart. Big brain.
Whoa. He planned.
So I should be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I love everyone so far.
Me too. This party is going to be so chaotic.
Yeah.
I'm a little
That's
worried
cool.
about that, but it should be okay, right?
My
Fucking
alignment,
ball.
yeah, my
Right?
alignment right now, literally neutral in all aspects. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
If there's one thing that I know, is that Levi will ensure that there is balance.
I don't like how you said that, actually.
Balance will be ensured. I have
Oh
to
my
go get ice cream now. Bye-bye.
Ooh. God. Atlas, I'm sorry that the first interaction with your characters is them beefing over a corpse. That's really
Me-
funny, though.
Me, when the last thing I remember is the queen is dead. And I don't know whose side I'm on.
Okay, but listen, you were passing up a perfectly serviceable spear there.
Oh my god. There are other spears.
Yeah, but I want that one.
Oh my god, you sound like a 4-year-old. I mean, me too. But I have me preaching about respect, robbing corpses actively.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like Lenore totally would have said something if she saw you, like, going after a corpse. Like, oh, so you can pick that one, but I can't pick that one?
Absolutely would have gone off on you. Am I a hypocrite? Yes. Is it written into my backstory? Yes. Am I
Yeah.
going to apologize? No.
Yeah, I love character flaws. They're fun. Like, on my sheet, mine is literally, I have no respect for the dead. They're the lucky ones.
Dear
Damn.
God!
Yeah.
Full pessimism this time, or nihilism rather. Let's go.
I don't know. It was one of the ones in my background, and I was trying to figure out like a very big thing to go off of,
I
so I'm not just
see.
like, who am I?
My God, we have a person, a half-orc, a scaly, and a woman with wings.
Yeah. Yeah. If
Yeah.
you want, I can tell you what she is, but
No. We saved that for in-game.
all right.
God, I'm just.
Wait,
We can't have a normal party.
no.
Nah, normal party's not fun enough.
Fuck.
I can't wait to give Levi all the bardic inspiration.
I can't wait till we commit murder.
Oh, no, I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet.
I mean, there's nobody to murder. Well, there's
I
one
was just
person to
about
murder, I
say,
guess.
they're all dead already.
There's one old lady we could murder in the general vicinity, but aside from that,
No.
There's not a reason to murder her. She hasn't given us one.
Sorry, old lady. We need casualties.
No!
we need to
I
start
thought
the
you were
body
about
count.
to say, sorry, old lady, we need cash. And I was like, she literally picks rags for a living.
And we could sell them for cash.
Oh my God, I'm breaking your nose, actually.
Oh my god. Levi, yeah. I love your snake, dude.
If that is your real name.
Is
Fuck.
it? The default was always just Revis.
True.
How the fuck do you pronounce it again?
Well, the snake boy, Sylvanas.
Yes.
The S and C are just there to make me emphasize the hiss when I go to pronounce the name.
Real.
I'm done, actually. Mother of God, okay. I need you to know that I filled out 2 full pages of notes, and we are
Hell
still in
yeah.
the same setting.
Oh yeah. I've done like 4 at this point. Granted,
My notebook is very small, but
Yeah. So it was the first session I go the most ham on notes. Like for Curse of Strahd, when we started, I think I took like 6 pages of notes or something insane like that.
To be fair, there was a fortune reading in that session, so there was a lot of content.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, and then like a big thing happened at the end of that session that made me take up half a page from hype.
There's another body that we see in the wasteland. It's a scarecrow.
fuck.
What am I doing here?
This is Detroit, right?
God damn it!
Fucking Christ.
And there we go. Reminder.
Oh no.
All-time moment. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll put Aldrich in Detroit in a meme recap.
How was the piss?
Very relieving. I had
Hey.
I had a double shot of espresso in a latte before the session.
My.
Yeah.
I love that for you, but it is 7 p.m.
Yeah, that was at 3. That was at 3. That was at 3:30.
That does feel a little better.
Yes. No, but I was fucking wired.
I'm glad you felt prepared.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
All right. Shall I continue with a kind of looting montage?
Yes.
Always.
Okay.
What don't you mean? Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Well then.
How many corpses can I defile today?
Ooh.
Enough. Jesus Christ.
Let's see. What's good corpse looting montage music?
Hold on. Can we have a quote? Can we have a quote, chat, please?
We can now.
Let it be done.
I need this.
I did quote you. There's been 3 quotes in the main.
Fuck.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
We need to do some transference.
I will transfer mine.
This motherfucker's gonna love the beach episode. Yeah, I'll transfer the one that Widow said.
I forgot I said that. I need to keep this somewhere. Oh, wait.
This is Detroit, right?
So crazy when he said that.
Alright, here's some good corpse montage music. Hope you're ready.
Dear God. It's gonna be we didn't start the fire or some shit.
Necromancer dancing.
Fuck.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm done. That's it. This is my last straw.
Oh, you're a D&D party, alright. Just not a super one.
I imagine while the montage is going on, Lenore's repeatedly trying to go back for the spear, and Amiko's just yelling at her every time.
Oh my god, please.
Audibly, what the fuck, bro?
Look!
Don't call me bro!
What the fuck, woman?
That's better.
What would you prefer I call you?
Use my name!
Nah.
Alright, that... How about Mistress Lenore? That has a nice ring to it.
It does, but do you deserve the ring?
Yes.
Prove it.
Alright. Arm wrestle, right now.
Fuck it, let's go. Are we having a strength competition right now?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, both of you go over to this, like, stone basin that has, like, a shallow pool of water and put your arms on the table. Meanwhile, Otto, you find a short bow with a snapped string and roughly 17 recoverable arrows. Like, around, like, just, in general, there are 17 recoverable arrows.
Why be productive when you can arm wrestle?
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
Yes.
And,
All right.
Sylvanas, you find a helmet left on a broken flagpole. Lenore and Amiko, can I get you to make a contested athletics check? So both of you roll
God damn it.
athletics.
Why's it gotta be athletics? Why can't it just be raw strength? I'm so
Let's
much
go,
better
you
at that.
twink.
Well,
No, it's fine. I'm good.
no, like a raw strength check and a athletics check would be the same if you're not proficient in athletics. Are you thinking about a strength save?
Yeah, I'm fucking stupid. Never mind.
It's okay.
Alright.
I got a 16.
I got an 18 plus 3, motherfucker.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, Lenore is just in shock as Amiko wins.
I wink very seductively and get up and go, alright, Mrs. Wing Lady.
I suppose that's better than dude.
Actually, it's bro.
Bro. Although, if that little competition of strength was nothing to, or something to go off of, you seem rather strong. That's good.
What? Hold on. It was a 13 to recover. They were not ready. Thank you. Lenore. Turns, goes to try to find a spear, like they said they were going to earlier.
Well, you don't find a spear, but you do find a pike. And you could just, it's bigger than a spear.
I thought you said a pipe at first. I was so concerned.
Fuck.
My God.
Grab the pipe.
Come at me, bro.
I pick up the pike, and I waddle back to Lenore, and I go, is this enough? Actually, hold on. I phrase it as, is this big enough for you?
Well, I mean, it could be bigger, but this'll do.
Oh, you size queen, it's fine.
But no, this is perfect. Thank you, Amiko.
You're welcome. Turns, continues looting things as much as they can.
Alright.
Okay.
Can I use my dagger to cut this down to a spear?
You can use your dagger to cut it down to a spear. And if you ever regret your decision later, you can use one of your cantrips to bring it back.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I do have mending. Okay, good.
Yes.
I'm done. I bring you a perfectly good spear, and you go ahead and you ruin my spear that I worked so hard to get for you, and you do it yourself, and then you're gonna complain later that it's not big enough, and then I'm gonna laugh in your face.
I can fix it.
God.
Why does this dispute feel so uncomfortable?
Lenore, you find a board with a nail in it.
I pick it up.
Alright, you have a board with a nail in it. It's an improvised weapon, but also it's a wooden plank. So anything that you could use a wooden plank for.
Okay.
You have a 2x4.
Jesus Christ, that's enough. Honestly.
Oh my god.
Have I?
Is it-
No, you're good. You're gonna talk
I
below.
was gonna say, is there a knife that I can look for?
You can look for knives.
Yay. Should I roll anything for that?
Just for shits and giggles, roll me a D20.
No modifiers.
No mods. It's the raw luck of the draw, whether you can find a knife among the dead.
I wonder why.
If you can't find a knife, Otto, I'll give you mine.
So polite for being so rude to me earlier.
What?
Happens. I rolled a 2.
2. Don't find a knife.
Yeah.
Do I see that Otto looks disappointed?
Nah.
No.
Oh. Okay.
He's got poker face.
Fucking renegade! My sticks.
I'm gonna be honest, I just had the training montage Spotify playlist open.
Real.
And clicked back in black and then stopped continuing.
Fair enough.
I am the first to bring my scraps back to the scrap picker.
Okay. Well, hello there.
I hold up the one really specifically that's like, what is this symbol for?
Oh, well, I suppose I haven't seen that symbol here. Well, I mean, I've seen it on the battlefield. I have to assume it must be the symbol of whatever fighting force you died for. Or didn't die for, but you basically did.
I didn't come pretty close, didn't I?
It's not for me to say.
They sort of nod. Is there anything else that you need? Is it just the scraps?
Well, I'll take anything. The scraps I can use to trade for coin. Meager amounts, but they know me for it. Down in Anand's Hollow. But I can also sell the weapons if you find something you don't want, or want to trade it for something I have that would be more appealing to you. Within reason. I know what these things are worth.
I don't doubt you. Were you the one that moved me up to the tree?
I did not. You must have found your way there in your death.
I don't respond to that, but I turn around and I go to collect more scraps of fabric. The whole time I'm looking for my captor, though.
And you find him kneeling as he last appeared in your memory. Half of his body charred. Some of it ashes.
I'd like to pocket anything that he has on him.
He has on his burnt side, there's a charred set of manacles that have stayed preserved that you can pocket. I never know when a pair of manacles could come in handy.
Boy, do I!
Oh boy. Yeah, save
it's
those.
not like that. You made it weird. You made it weird. Stop. It's listed under control utility. Thank you. Thank you so much for the very specific uses. I definitely needed to know the uses.
Yeah. In case you were some kind of weirdo, they had to tell you the other uses it had.
Willow, I swear to God.
I didn't do anything.
I know you didn't. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Oh my God. Is that everything he has on him?
Well, there's the scraps of his uniform and some armor. Half of it is kind of charred to him, but you could peel the rest off. I'm gonna say he also has... There's like broken remnants of a shield that could still, like, it's a shield that's bent and sort of It's a little crispy, but you could
It's
use
what
it
Facebook moms list as well loved.
hmm It's also what a stoner leaves in the oven after like I could go for a pizza and then they just forget about it in there.
I do take the shield and part of the cloth. And when I feel like I've fucked him up enough, I sort of kick him over, and then very, very gratifyingly dig my heel into his chest.
It makes a sort of meaty sound squelching beneath you.
I feel very satisfied, thank you. Did anyone else see that, or what? How far away was I? I just realized I wasn't paying attention. This motherfucker you don't know is now beating the fuck out of corpses. Sorry.
So when I defile a corpse, it's bad, but when you defile a corpse...
It's personal! It's personal!
I won't judge you. I mean, he's dead. There's not really a reason.
God.
Do you want to talk about it?
I'm not sure there's enough time. I appreciate it, though.
Yeah.
They sort of like shrug. You know, sometimes you just gotta. And then I press a little harder.
Yeah.
It's personal. I promise. I'm not being a hypocrite for no reason.
Even if it wasn't personal, it's not a big issue. At least, I don't think it's a big issue.
They don't respond to that. It's just a very mutual. Fuck! I just fucked up this dude. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
When you know, you know.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
When you know, you know. Sorry. God damn it! It's now stuck in my head. God damn it!
It's Jover.
It's not over. It's Emmy.
I'm done. I'm done. Actually.
Emmy over.
Dying at him. Is he? He doesn't have any weapons on him, does he?
No, not that you can see.
I smile a little bit about that.
Nice.
I'm a little mad because I was going to take them, but it's okay.
Can I get my wooden board with the nail to Ragpicker, or see what she has to trade for it?
Sure, you present the board with a nail in it to the Ragpicker.
This looks fancy and important, right?
'Tis a board with a nail in it.
Maybe that's what it looks like, but there's plenty of potential in here to become something greater.
With enough boards and enough nails, maybe.
Alright, so what can I trade for this?
Through your ass.
I'm wheezing. I can't.
You want to give it away?
Well, I mean, do you have anything I could trade it for?
Do you want some rags? It's about equal value, same potential.
Nah. Well, I'm fine with the rags I have on. Would you trade rags for something? Because I can get you rags.
enough rags. I have some weapons that I've picked up. Some shields. Some other gear and supplies.
I thought you said some cheese.
Oh my god.
I shit you not. Instead of shields, I thought you said cheese.
I might have some cheese knives.
Alright. Hold that thought. Lenore will hold up one finger, take the knife, and just cut a strip of the own uniform that she's wearing. Like, the midriff area.
Oh, don't carve off your own rags. You need those. Have you not felt the snow?
It's not that big of an issue, I don't think.
Do you know what hypothermia is, dear?
Hypo what?
It's when you get too cold, your body starts to freeze.
That won't happen to me.
Bruh.
She kind of looked like her withered old face, her sort of gray eyes. You could swear she has cataracts over them. She looks up at you, raising one of her eyebrows, and the way her face is sort of like distorted in your singular eye vision. Well, it's quite humorous, the sort of visage she takes. She kind of looks at you like this.
What's the fucking...
Oh no. What I fear it is.
Oh my god.
I'm just so happy / sad that I didn't see the Shrek face.
Oh no, she's not emoting to anyone else.
Okay, yeah, maybe you're right. And Lenore will just take the rag that she took off her own outfit and just tie it around her eye that's missing now.
Dear God.
All right.
It's not whatnot.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Question.
Yes.
Have I seen anyone with fake eyes, or are all of their eyes real eyes? I want to see. I want to see if I can find. Yeah. For Lenore.
Roll me a D100.
Fuck. Hold on.
Damn.
If you get 100 on this, I'll cry.
30 exactly.
30 exactly. Throughout the bodies that you've taken things off of, you haven't seen any false eyes. You've seen a couple people without any eyes, but you know, there's not fake ones in their place. They're just gone.
Bad. They're lost. Whatever.
Real.
I go, huh? And then move on.
But God, I love Amico.
I go, that sucks. I'd like to wander over to Otto.
Oh, that's me.
I just sort of peer over their shoulder, or over his shoulder. You find anything cool?
I found this sword that was in one person and then a tree. And I tried to see if I could find a knife, and that didn't go so well. So I'm just grabbing some scraps of metal here and there for the Ragpicker.
The Ragpicker, wait. The Ragpicker collects metal too?
Yes, all sorts of things.
Interesting.
Anything she can get her hands on, really. What I gather.
Emiko sort of pats your back a little. I was wondering, you don't recognize anyone on this field, Do you?
No, there was. Oh, wait, I should actually ask. I can't believe I didn't check. The person that I saw running away in my memory, I assume I don't see their body anywhere.
No, you have not found their body here.
Okay.
That's
That
not
wouldn't be-
menacing at all.
It wouldn't be much of a hook if I found them here.
No, only other people get hooks about people who are dead on this field.
Not me. Couldn't be me.
Oh my god.
There was a person who I saw before I collapsed, but I don't see them here within the sea of bodies. There's no one I know.
All right. And it's a quiet all right. It almost sounds disappointed if you think too hard about it. I don't know how hard he's gonna think about it, but if you think about it too hard, it almost sounds disappointed. And they sort of meander off towards Mr. Snake Man.
Mr. Snake Man.
Snake me a man.
Yes.
Oh my god, man me a snake.
Man me a snake.
When you get man
Snake.
when you get man to snake, I mean, come on.
If you give
Fuck.
a man a snake.
Senior
Also,
year
how
choir
it
is giving me
becomes-
flashbacks. We got off on the wrong foot. And I'm talking directly to Mr. Snake.
Right, sorry. I was doing emails in the background too.
Oh my god. He's doing emails.
Oh no, I forgot to press send.
God damn it.
It's fine, really. It's a messy situation we're all in. Oh, sorry, situation we're all in. And there it is.
I feel like that needs a prerequisite. Hold on, I'm editing that.
I was in kayfabe of the Snake Man. Really, it was Levi's quote. I ghost wrote his joke is all.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's beautiful. Okay. Sorry. I just needed that documented because if I forget that, I'm gonna be really sad when I wake up and try to find the quote and it's not gonna be there.
Now it is forever and all.
Dear God. I was going to ask, is there anything else you need? I don't want to sound insensitive, but I've never heard of, Yuan Ti before. You seem mighty cold.
Well, the cloak has come and warmed me up a bit, so I should be fine specifically. Or fuck. Specifically from here on. I can't do it. Fuck, the P there is fucking with me. Specifically from here on. So, thank you for the concern, but I should be fine. On a different note, I don't really have any need for this, and he kind of lifts up the broken greatsword a little bit, just kind of haphazardly. Crude cutlery here. So if you or anyone really wants to partake, be my guest. After reading through my...
I would love to add that to my inventory.
Well, then here you are. He kind of like flips it in his hand a bit, you know, grabs the bladed edge, and then he hands you the hilt.
Right.
Audibly, or fucking under my breath. That's not proper sword etiquette. But I take it.
Okay.
Do I still have my hilt from earlier, or is it missing?
Your hilt?
I did have a sword before we started this.
Oh, your scabbard.
My fucking... Why the fuck did I say hilt? Jesus Christ.
It's okay.
What the fuck is wrong with me? Alright.
Your scabbard, yes. And for adding it to your character sheet, mechanically, it is a long sword that has to be wielded in two hands. So it's D10. But it's a broken greatsword. So it's heavy, you have to use it in two hands, but it does a D10 instead of 2D6.
I'm fixing him. I'm fixing him. Let me fix him. I can fix you. Sorry.
Fix him.
I can fix him, says man who is worse.
I don't want
I can't say that out loud. He's beautiful.
Oh, and while we're on clerical stuff, I'm gonna say now, from all of the bodies that are on the field, and since some of you have been picking up scraps and rags off of them, there are enough pieces of armor recoverable throughout the field that I'm going to say, between all of you, there's enough for one full suit of leather armor. Then I'm gonna double check the list of armors before I give the definitive metal armor set.
Collectively, with all of our resources pooled, or for each one of us individually?
With all of your all of your resources pooled, but just of the whole armor pieces, not all of your scrap combined, just from the things that were full pieces of armor still on someone's body.
Okay.
Let's see. Really wish... Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Yeah, there is enough here for a set of regular leather armor and a set of scale mail.
If I was one level higher, I'd want the scale mail, but I think the scale mail should go to the snake if he has medium armor. It's fine.
I have all of the armor proficiencies.
Oh my... Give that fucking snake the scale armor.
Oh, God.
I want the leather armor.
I will take anything.
Yeah. I'm fine with anything as well.
I need to think. Do I need it right away?
I need help right away is what I need.
Have you taken any damage at all, or are you just low AC right now?
Who is that directed to?
Yeah. Who are you talking?
Emiko.
My AC is 13. I'm just greedy.
That's fair. Yeah, mine's at 12 right now.
We're having a little crafting party in the back of this fucking battlefield, cutting little holes in the back of the armor so that fucking, why is my name, why is my brain not, my brain is Lenore, thank you. So that Lenore can actually wear these.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Give her some clothes.
Yeah, 'cause I will say, it's Emiko, if you were to put on leather armor, your AC would actually go down.
Fucking hilarious. I did not know that.
Yeah, because unarmored defense.
Oh, barbarian or monk.
I forgot. This is my first time playing a barbarian.
It's okay. And boy, what a first time you're gonna have. Completely
so
unrepresentative.
I'm so scared.
Oh.
Okay, then. Willow, do you want the leather armor?
Yes.
You can have it.
Thank you. That should bring me to 14, which is appreciated.
Alright, and Lenore will hand you a dagger.
Oh
my god.
How lovely.
Yes, I think this might have been mine, when I was alive, because the grooves in it fit in my hand, but, well, I have a weapon, and I feel like you might need this a little more than I do.
It shall be well used indeed. Thank you.
Of course. Oh shit, I forgot to ask about this earlier. Could I look over the corpse that I was carrying before this whole debacle started?
Yes.
So I realized I didn't do that.
Yes, you may. Give me a moment.
Imagine Sarah just says no.
No.
Yeah.
No, you may not.
Be like, yeah, that's fine, okay.
404, corpse not found.
Where did the fucking corpse go?
They're melting into the ground.
Yeah, the corpse is gone. No. It's not.
The corpses are melting. Roll initiative.
Please, please.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay.
We got punked, and our first battle is on the battlefield, and it's against the fucking the picker. Yeah.
Oh no! Ragpicker 19 AC.
Dear God.
She's actually a level 17 monk.
Okay, guys, we just need to target her wisdom saves. Oh wait, shit, she's a monk. We shouldn't do that.
Okay.
Are you ready to die?
Okay.
On her body, you find she wasn't wearing much armor at all. Mostly just the uniform and the cloak. This is now no longer on her, but she has a scimitar that has a purple gem encrusted in the hilt.
Alright.
Right at the pommel.
Lenore will pick this up and wonder what the meaning of this item is.
Lenore pondering for the next 2 sessions. Sound effects are greatly appreciated, thank you.
Oh. Yeah. And the only other thing I'd even want to find on the battlefield right now is some kind of instrument, so I'm not just like clapping my hands mid-combat to cast spells. It's mid-combat here. Hey, Mickey, you so fast.
Fucking hell.
Your whistling game's just gotta be on point. What can we say?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, get wrecked, D.
Well, there is the one thing.
The one thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's been strapped to your arm, And this is a poor
Oh.
form of me. You know, the gong.
Lenore's like, I should find an instrument. Looks down at her arm. Oh, where'd that come from?
Oh, that wasn't a shield. Like, you realize, like, you looked at it, and at first it was like, oh, this is some kind of, like, brass shield. Okay. I guess this is just mine. But then, as you take a closer look at it, it's like, wait, no, this... You can sort of, like, pull the mechanism that keeps it strapped to your hand outwards. Like, there's some kind of, like, mechanism in it. And then it drops out. Like, the shield then sort of drops out, and you realize that it's a gong. Although you don't have a mallet to really strike it, besides maybe the part that you just cut off of the pike.
Alright, yeah. Lenore will give it a little drum with that part of the pike she cut off.
Alright. Let's see here. What does it... It makes some noise. What kind of noise? The biggest noise... I stopped the wrong thing. That's the crows that sort of all chatter a bit at the strike of the gong.
Like to imagine, like, just a murder of them just, like, starts to fly away in all directions.
Thought that was a fucking train for a second.
No, it's the
Yeah.
gong.
It's the gong.
Train. Roll initiative.
You gotta have a brain if you're working on the train.
Prepare for the second train-themed boss battle.
Oh god.
This time it's inspired by Final Fantasy VI.
If I don't get to suplex it, then we're fine.
Alright. I'll distract it. Levi, go for it.
Oh my god. Incredible.
Love.
Fucking quick. Just to double check, did I end up getting the SCAML? I forgot what we decided with that.
I guess so.
Any objections before I start cladding metal on my body? Even more metal, somehow feeling heavier.
No, if I was a level higher, I'd fight you on it, but I can't right now. I'd literally only have light armor.
Makes sense. Gotcha.
And Sarah, just to be clear, the gong doesn't function as a shield.
It's a gong.
It has to be like, basically, if you, I'm going to make it like this. As an action, you can make it function like a shield. Like, it takes an action to convert it back into shield mode. But to convert it from a shield into a gong as a musical instrument, that's a bonus action.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to make it go out than put it back together again.
Okay, yeah, so I gotta choose if I want more defense or spells when we actually fight. Okay, cool.
Until you find an alternative.
Yeah, until I find an alternative. Till then, I will be banging a gong and getting it on, as the kids say.
Jesus fuck.
Many of them are saying this.
I would like to go chill with the Ragpicker.
Okay.
Because I've given up in collecting things. I've bored myself.
Well, everything that is to be found kind of has been collected, so.
Dear God.
Oh, and there is also large amounts of scrap metal from Otto's broken breastplate, but...
Which I do take.
Yes. Okay. Excellent. Perfect.
Because I assume that's going to be the most useful scrap I give her.
Potentially.
I can hear the boys getting into something. Hold on.
Boys.
The boys.
They're back in town.
Scott.
Boys are back in town.
Alright, he was eating plastic.
Oh, so that's what the boys do when they're back in town.
Insane. Okay. The Ragpicker regards you with a nod to the side, closer to the fire, almost inviting you to sit down with her.
This isn't so bad. Think I should have some valuable scraps for you. First, normal wear, and then my special broken armor.
Oh my god.
Well, isn't that exciting? Very well then. I have many weapons. If you can think of something, I probably found it on this here field. I've got...
A Vorpal sword, no.
Well, if there was a Vorpal sword, I fear the owner might have won the battle.
Damn.
But as there's only 1 or 2 severed heads, maybe a few more. I haven't checked that hard.
Alvis took them.
Oh my god.
Well, the thing is, I don't actually... It curls up to the fire.
Real Lenore will join you, Scavanus.
My darling DM, is there anything else that has a finesse quality to it? Ooh, if there's a whip, I would love a whip. I think that's
Oh my god.
Please give the man a whip.
Well, I have weapons I found here. I have, a weapon I once forged for myself, but I much prefer the knives I've found here. 'Tis a whip made from rags wrapped together. It holds some value to me, so you're gonna have to give me something very special for that. But...
Whip rag. I don't suppose she would have one on her, but if there's a magic item, I would also want that.
I'm afraid if she did have a magic item, she's not showing you anything that looks magical, as she kind of, like, you thought that she had, like, a pretty large hunchback, but she just, like, lifts off a cloak and then, like, swings a huge pack over, and you can see she's much thinner than you thought she was, too.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of shit.
I love this lady. She's like Raz from She-Ra. So the rag whip, it's as functional and useful as a normal whip?
Yes. It looks like it's like made of lots of strips of cloth that have been twisted together and then sort of soaked over and over and over again until it is still flexible to a degree. But it is it'll hurt like a fucking whip. She shows you by like flicking it out at a tree, and even though she only has like old woman strength, it's still whoosh, and the crows go quack, 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 and fly off again, and it leaves a lash in the tree.
Okay. Then. My dear crone, I suppose you have won, as in the end, you do get this ring. And I take the ring off my finger for the whip rag.
As you take the ring off of your finger, you notice that it's not like one of gold or some kind of special jewelry. It is a simple, well, okay, it is still like made of a precious metal, but rather than bearing any jewelry, there seems to be a signet that is carved into the face. Some kind of insignia.
Okay. What appears to be etched?
Well... That's a great question. And I will give... I'm going to message you something.
Okay. You may.
Okay. Etched on the ring looks like it appears to be the side profile of some kind of bird. You're not sure why, but you want to say it's a crow. And there seems to be some kind of detailing around it that makes it look extra fancy.
Shame. This might be valuable. Perhaps even of the personal variety. Oh well, here you go.
God.
Sentiment lost for sentiment gained. She takes the ring and she gives you her whip.
Ooh, there's the crusty whip rag.
Looking good.
Oh my god. Baby, I know what I'm gonna call it.
What are you gonna call
In my
it?
sheet. Whirling rags 3 a.m.
Yeah! This calls for a celebration.
Hugger.
I hold up my meager pile of rags to Miss Girl. And
First name girl, last name boss.
for real. I don't know why my brain would not process anything, but I hold him up and I pull the one out of my pocket and I go, "Is this enough for? Do you have any paper?"
Paper? Well... I find if I have need of paper, what you can do is you can take some of these scraps of rags, and if you soak it long enough, it becomes thick enough to hold up a pen being put to it. But if you want paper, I think I found a book amongst these fellas that was blank. I can give you that for a... it'd fetch as much as about half of what you have there.
I've got very little need for the lot, and I pass it all to her.
All right. For half of your rags, she gives you a blank book of paper.
Hell yeah.
And while the rest of the party is exchanging their rags, I would like to go over to the very charred man and take his finger.
Real.
Someone's getting their finger cut off today. Let's fucking go.
True to the source.
Grave robbing successful.
Yes, it's a good day. A jolly good day.
Fucking hell. I just wanted a pencil, bro, but I was like, what's close enough to a pencil?
Finger bone.
Finger? No, finger.
Okay.
I come back, finger in hand.
One more than usual, then.
Jesus Christ.
Would anyone here like a scimitar? I found it on the woman I was carrying before
Scimitar?
I went out.
I believe it's pronounced scimitar.
I'm done.
Clearly, you are the expert. You should have it.
A scimitar. Okay.
But aside from that, no, I don't have any use for something like that.
Is there anything you do have use for?
Well, I was perusing through my book, and I remembered how I fought in the past, I guess. And, he conjures up a little light in his hand.
Ooh. Little light. Wait, let me try. And Lenore also conjures light in her hand.
What?
Yes, like that.
That's just something you can do.
Yeah?
That's not fair.
I nudge Otto. I can't do that either.
Well, that makes sense because you're cool.
Thank you. I'm like waving this fucking finger around while I'm talking.
Oh, that's quite lovely and disgusting, but mostly lovely.
I also feel like my words are powerful. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I could insult somebody that could just, like, drop dead if I wanted them to.
Bold words, but alright. Quite literally.
Yeah. Well, if we have to fight anything, I'll put it to the test.
With enough confidence, any words can kill a man.
Do you
Do I?
know
Hold
from
on.
experience?
Fucking.
Drinks out of non-existent mug.
I believe it was some metaphor.
Oh.
This fucking snake has the biggest grasp on linguistics.
Yeah. My agent isn't helping me. So, should we continue into the town, or are we resting here for the night?
I'd rather not sleep amongst dead bodies, but to each their own.
Same.
Fair enough.
If we can get a roof over our heads, then I'd much prefer that as our sleeping circumstance.
It's true.
Huh.
Not. Well, we can take shifts, in terms of sleeping. Just so we don't get, like, jumped by, like, a skeleton.
Sylvanas, is that enough warmth for you? And I gesture to the now two cloaks laid on top of you.
Yes, it should be fine. I was just taking advantage of the what do you want to call it? The circumstance.
The circumstance.
I love this snake.
Jesus Christ.
If we are to travel to wherever we would wish to go next, then I should be able to make the journey.
Oh, the nearest village from here is about a day's away, the Ragpicker said.
I did
Well.
say that.
I suppose we might as well start making our way there.
What time does it look to be? Ending, we might just want to wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, you have been picking bodies for a long while. It's not easy work to get what you have. And I'd say it's probably like it looks like sunset is approaching, I'm gonna say. You're not entirely sure what time you all woke up, but it looks like it is going to get dark soon.
Might as well wait for the next day, leave in the morning.
Miss Ragpicker, do you think we'll be okay here?
Well, it's as safe a place as any. More so that the crows are picking at it. So.
Emiko nods and just, oh, all right then. I'll take first watch.
I may as well take second then in that case.
I can take third or last. Shouldn't matter. The smell shouldn't kick in by then.
I prefer last, if you'd so kindly allow me to take that position.
You mean last?
Who am I to deny a man such as yourself any position he wants?
This can't escape from this fate in any campaign.
I'm so sorry to this probably ace arrow chain. Look, out of the two men here, I flirted with the first one already.
Jesus.
Well, you know, Levi, if you just stopped being attractive, this would stop happening.
Listen, I can't help that Picker reviews the pictures it does.
Real.
That is a hot pick crew.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that we have it all settled. The order.
Yeah. Okay. The Ragpicker, it's like, do you mind if I stay with you for the night, in case you want to find anything more, and so that I don't have to go out back to me home all on me wee lonesome?
You've been kind enough already, Ragpicker.
Yeah. Feel free.
Right.
Well, why not?
Oh, you're not from around here. Or if you are, you don't remember. So I'll tell you this. Just be ready for the change.
The change.
What?
Ah, the change in season, of course. Happens every night.
Oh.
Tis winter now, but tomorrow it'll be spring. So get ready for the rain. You might want some supplies to come with you. Cover your heads.
I should have kept my cloak.
Well, good news for you, eh, Scales?
Yes. Last thing I need is more water on my skin.
But it shouldn't be as cold as the snow.
Thankfully not, but I am not exactly looking for hypothermia either.
Oh, wait another day and we'll get to summer, apparently.
Aye, that you will.
See? I was right somehow.
You just used the logical conclusion of what season comes after which.
Wait, and that means when we were in the fight, it was autumn.
Well,
Before winter. I'm not getting that wrong.
You remember that.
doesn't mean it just had to be the one day. Could have been several. Only takes 4 days to loop through it all again.
That's true. But I mean, the bodies haven't really decomposed, and I imagine the seasons going all fucky would make them rot quicker.
It's possible. Likely, even.
Well, that's something for us to sleep on.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, more so me and the snake than the two of you. But yes.
Yeah. Well, that's
Emiko's
sweet
already
dreams.
perched on the ground next to a tree.
Perched?
Little
He's
notebook
perched?
open, finger held.
He is loafing like a cat.
God.
I lay on my back with the whirling in rags, over my eyes.
Oh my God.
He's just like you, Your Honor.
For real, for real. So that's how he's going to sleep. Also, for any who's wondering, I imagine he's a me.
The best sleeper. Stefanus fucking takes his first cloak and lays it on the ground to be between him and the snow, and then puts the second one on top of him. And he just curls into cocoon.
Snake sandwich.
Lenore's just gonna curl into a ball and like sit there and try to sleep.
Okay. Well.
I would like to go around and make sure that everyone is tucked in.
Wholesome!
Hell yeah.
We're morally gray, but we're wholesome!
You understand, we're a family, but we do heinous things together.
That's like
Fine.
any family, though.
Yeah, true.
True.
I am not tucked in by virtue of not having a blanket.
Yeah, but like you could tuck your wings around yourself.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Shit, yeah, Lenore will just wrap her bone wings around herself.
Oh my god, you should like wrap some rags like in between your bone wings.
Oh my god.
Like the individual bones on the bone wings. And that should simulate like
if you had like leathery bat wings or something.
I don't think
That
I'd
should,
be able to fly.
Well, do you want to fly or do you want to be warm?
It's true.
And actually, that shouldn't make too much of a difference, I would think.
We can say
Because
if
you're not
anything would help
binding your
you.
wings. You're basically just attaching little flags to your wings.
Yeah, that's true. Lenore won't bother. She'll just wrap herself in her little bone wings and try to sleep.
Okay.
Is there still time to find a cloak for Lenore?
If you can trade for one with the Ragpicker, but if there was one to be found, you would have already found it.
Fuck.
It's fine.
I would like to go to the Ragpicker and ask if there's any cloak I can exchange for in exchange for the last half of my rags.
Well, it's I've got one that would probably bring as much value as that. It's not the finest of cloaks, but it'll keep the weather out.
That's what's important. Thank you.
Hey. She takes your other bundle of rags and then gives you a cloak of black and white. It's thin, but it'll keep the weather out.
Fucking Lenore in.
Oh. Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
I don't say anything. I have talked her in, and then I go and sit back down.
Okay. All right. So what was the watch order?
I think it's Amico, Lenore, Otto, Skivanis.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
Correct.
Amico, can I get you to make a perception check?
Absolutely the fuck not. Sorry.
Well, fine. Don't then.
15 plus 2,
Okay.
so 17.
17. Okay. You keep a dutiful watch, and the 2 hours of yours go past uneventfully.
Lovely. I've written all of everything down that I can possibly remember.
Perfect. Lots of things to think about as you go to sleep. Somewhere, someone on this battlefield, a she on this battlefield, is dead, and you need to tell the queen. Or at least, that is what someone you vaguely recollect capturing you, saying that you should do. You can't remember the exact nature of how he captured you or what your captivity entailed. There is that raw emotion of this man was my jailer, and now he is dead.
God.
And you wake Lenore for her second watch, or for her watch on the second.
I'll hand over my cloak to Amico so they can have a bit more warmth.
I've tucked myself in.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping against a tree, like sitting with my legs up to my chest, fucking circle.
Oh. Right. Perception?
I do need a perception. I'm also going to post the art that has been plastered all over, but for real, to get the full picture of sort of what the visual vibe was.
That's red.
Oh god. Beautiful. Terrifying, but beautiful.
Also, I got a 15 on perception.
Okay. You two. The night goes by. Or your watch sees the snow and wind that has been plaguing this battlefield shift. As suddenly, as the night is at its darkest point, the snow that was once lightly decorating your hair and your hands starts to turn into rain. Lightly falling down on your skin. And the air turns from cold to cool.
I like this rain. It's better than the snow. Alright. I'll go to wake Otto up for his shift and stop his honk schnooing.
Well, I was doing the me.
Oh, the me. Sorry. Otto, wake up.
So be it. Well, back to sleep with you.
Yes. Lenore's gonna go over by the tree with Amiko and just fall asleep on the other side of it.
Okay. Before I get to Otto's watch, I'm going to pull a Deirdre.
Oh no.
And have a dream sequence.
Oh no. Oh no.
Megan.
Let's see.
That's not foreboding at all.
Lenore, as you fall back asleep, you feel as if you're being transported someplace. And there are... in this place, it feels like you are almost above the sky as clouds roll out before you. Beautiful blue skies and sunlight that is being blocked by a figure wearing full plate armor and brilliant blonde, almost white hair flows out in beautiful waves like rays of the sun. And she's holding in one hand a shield and in the other a large axe.
Oh.
Wife.
Let's see. For the benefit of everyone, even though this is just happening for Lenore, I'm gonna give a picture. Just this once. Everybody wins. I'll put it in character art or character designs.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
we have that.
We have that.
Yeah, we all forgot to put our characters
It's
there.
Honestly, I was
fine.
just following the crowd.
And I didn't have a character design for the Ragpicker, so it's fine. So, and there are like doves flying about. It's a beautiful scene, and
Wow. Yeah, Lenore's a little taken aback and rather impressed by the whole thing.
and the woman, two huge feathered wings unfurl behind her as she looks at you and smiles. But it is not a warm, welcoming smile. It's kind of sadistic.
Oh.
Almost. No insight check needed to read the the sort of sinister intention behind it. Well, well, well. What do we have here?
I honestly don't know what to tell you, because I don't know what the hells are happening right now.
Oh no! Oh no!
This isn't funny.
This is the funniest thing that's happened in my life. You...
I don't understand how any of this is funny.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Just okay. What's my name?
Oh. No. You can't remember your own name.
Yeah. I mean, I've been going by Lenore today, and it seems to work, but I don't know if that was actually my name.
Well, okay. Let's go with that. You're Lenore. That's your name now.
Yes. And are you like my mom or something?
Oh, no. No, I'm not your mother. Ugh. I'm very glad I'm not your mom. Oh, hell of a time she's had.
Listen, lady, I don't know what to tell you. Do you have a name?
I do. You used to know it. You used to curse it under your breath. But you may call me Syrafel. Syrafel.
Syrafel. Clearly you know me and know who I was before. Could you please fill me in on what the hell is happening?
No.
No. Why not?
Oh, because this is so much more fun. I know everything there is to know about you, and I'm gonna keep it from you.
Why? That seems like a dick move.
Oh. It is not only my pleasure, it is my duty to annoy the fuck out of you. And I am a being of righteous duty.
Really? Because you seem like quite a bitch, to be honest.
They're not mutually exclusive, Toots.
Audacity of this bitch.
No, I think I'm going to have fun tormenting Lenore. Because Lenore is a new plaything.
What do you even mean by that? Are you just here to torment me for no reason at all?
No.
Just because it's entertaining?
No. It is not for no reason at all. Don't be ridiculous. Like I said, It is my duty to torment you. If I take pleasure in my duty, all the better. But I would do it even if it was the worst pain in the world.
Sorry, my headphones got unplugged. Could you please repeat the last 5 seconds?
The last... Okay. It is my duty to torment you. And even if it is the most painful thing in the world, I would still do it. It being a pleasure is just a nice side effect.
Well, clearly, I did something wrong to deserve this in the past, apparently. Or you're just doing this for... well, I don't know. So let me tell you that I have no idea what the fuck is going on. At all. With you, with the battlefield that I got wiped out on, I don't remember a thing about. My brain is like a pile of mush right now.
Did you die?
I think I must have.
Well, shame.
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 Don't tell me you actually feel bad that I died after saying you take pleasure in mocking me and making me feel like shit.
Oh. I thought I would have the pleasure of killing you.
Oh my fucking Listen, I don't know what god you serve or what higher power, but you're being a piece of shit right now.
Well, that is... She seems to be weighing something. Like she is plotting the way to hurt you the most.
Oh my god.
Well, the power that I serve. Let's just say, after what you've done, anything I do to you now is... Right now, I'm running a knife against your skin and letting you bleed. Drip, drip, drip. Letting you know that someone knows what can be done for you, and refusing anything of my little knife for the one that I serve. You've taken that knife and disemboweled her, ripped every single organ from her flesh, and gouged her damn eyes out. Just know that you deserve this, Lenore. And with that, you feel like you're falling forever, and the ground feels like it is right about to hit. And you continue to feel this way until you wake up, and that's when you splat. But you won't wake up for like 4 hours.
Yeah, first thing she's gonna do when she wakes up is scream, so, yeah.
Alright, with that little diversion, Otto! Otto, you don't. All you know is that if you pried Lenore's one eyelid open right now, you'd see her eye fucking go psycho. Like it's shut and flickering a little. Yeah.
I'm much more concerned about charging my computer. Yelling at me. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
There you go, old sport. Not me wanting to watch Great Gatsby again after this. Okay, what do I see?
What is your perception? Make a perception a check.
I do it the perception. I have a 7.
A 7. Okay. Well, you don't really... You're not sure entirely what may have been going on in all of the surrounding, because your attention is caught by, it looks like blue wisps of smoke are coming off of the shallow stone basin that, okay, it's a stone basin. There's a shallow pool of water in the stone basin. That's where Amico and Lenore had their arm wrestling. In that sort of shallow pool of water, there's like wisps of blue smoke very slowly rising off of it. For maybe like an hour. And unless you do anything with it, it will only be there for an hour and then sort of stop.
Sorry, I did kind of half space. What's there for an hour?
There's a pool of water in a stone basin, and off of that pool of water, wisps of blue smoke sort of slowly rise off of it.
The smoke, okay. I did hear the smoke. I guess I'll just observe it until it goes away, which after an hour it does.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I am... Otto is a tad more cautious than Cordy would be.
Fair enough. And it goes away within the hour, and... You judge, okay, this has been about 2 hours. I should wake up the snake.
Hell yeah, gonna wake up the snake. Well, Scales, it's your time to shine.
If you do the sleeping with the me, then Sylvanas definitely has his tongue out, and it just kind of like flaps every now and then when he snores. Oh, my ears.
Sorry.
Is it morning already?
Close to it.
Well, guess I'll take my position then.
It's especially nice that we're leaving before the bodies begin to decompose. All that rotting flesh and this rain. Not a good combo.
No. Quite.
Anyways, back to Sweden.
Yes, try not to intake the pungent smell.
So you mentioned a glamour earlier, that you're Yonti. Snakes don't have noses. Do you smell as a human would or a snake would?
Certainly not the most refined scent, but we still do have an olfactory system.
Interesting.
It is an advantage that we cannot go without.
Can't you also smell things when you go?
I...
No.
Not that I've noticed.
Shame.
Be a bit
And
hard to
nowadays-
describe.
The whip goes over my eyes once more.
Good night.
What is my intelligence? Oh, I deleted accidentally deleted my D&D Beyond tab for tonight, so not that high.
Well,
Oh.
speaking of, you want
I would
me to make the perception?
I would love a perception check.
There's the rolls I'm familiar with. That'll be a 10 in total.
10 in total. Okay. I have to ask a question. If a small but still combat were to happen, would you rather we save that for next session, or do you think we can fit in a combat to round off session 1?
I think we could do combat, personally.
You can do combat if it's small, because my brain is Baja blasting.
The D&D
Baja blasting to the stratosphere.
The D&D
I would rather we open next time with it. I think that'd be a fun way to kick off.
Okay.
But I guess I'm also not opposed if we do it now.
Okay. I have a good hook for it being the start of next session because it leaves you with questions.
Okay.
By all means.
Sylvanas, you are sort of taken by surprise as suddenly there is you feel something sharp and metal press against your back. As you're watching outwards, something has snuck up on you. And you see three little fairy creatures that look to be armed to the teeth with some kind of wooden weaponry. And a voice comes out from behind you, and it goes, "They are wearing the colors of the hand. Kill them!" And we'll start. We'll start the next session with only Sylvanas awake as the party is ambushed in their sleep.
Lovely.
And now the question. Now the question is, what should I use as the closing song?
Do the Berserk outro, please.
Dear God.
I could.
I need to hear "Waiting So Long."
I'll do that for now. I will play it for your edification, but I want to choose. Oh, okay. This is good actually for this one, but I'll play this and then I'll play what I want for the actual one in the future.
All right. If we're gonna get ambushed, I'm gonna wake up mid-combat screaming bloody murder. Man, we might be fucked.
Don't worry, I chaos bolt these.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Given your track record, yeah, you'll probably fucking kill them all before any of us wake up. I Sarah. I really
Yes.
like Seraphel.
I'm glad. I also really like Seraphel. She's a character I've had for like 3 years that I got to use twice ever.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my. You reused this from Kaminet?
I did reuse this from Kami Nick.
Auger!
Because I'm at the point where I'm like, I had a lot of good ideas. I don't want to reinvent new ideas just because I used those ideas, like, briefly.
Completely fair.
Yeah, I like it when she insults me. That was fun.
Everyone enjoyed that character.
I am so happy that a character that is me just, like, having fun. I'm so glad you like Seraphel. I'm glad that was a hit.
Yeah,
Baby, it's kind of fantastic and hot when you're mean as fuck.
poor Lenore. She's just like sitting there having no clue what the fuck is going on, and this like angel Dami mommy just laying into her. Like I would cry.
Cried tears of joy, or
I'd cry from being made fun of.
That doesn't answer the question.
Probably a bit of both. A bit of both.
He's fucking cries.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I work tomorrow morning, so I am gonna dip. It was so amazing. I missed D&D so bad. Sarah, you were so good.
Thank you.
I love our little group of.
Oh my god.
We're
of
real chaotic weirdos, and I'm all here for it.
loose socks we found behind the dryer. I feel like that's pretty accurate, and I love us all.
God.
So pretty great. It was so lovely to talk to you and do D&D with you again, Alice.
I will cry.
And both me and
Oh my god.
Actually playing with you, because I only got to DM with you mostly.
I think the only other time that we played together was when you played Miss Bird Lady.
Oh yeah, and that was like
one session.
That was 2 minutes. Yeah. I
missed her.
I kind of feel bad, but I left that server a while ago.
That's totally fair. We have not played.
Yeah, like never play, and I.
That's because we have beef with Kyle.
Oh.
Which is tea I can give you later. This is also my first time meeting Levi ever, so.
Yeah, same.
I love him.
I love Levi.
I'm a little shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is.
Levi's a little shit, and we love him. Levi is Atlas. He's a little shit, and we love him.
Jesus Christ.
That's great that there's already beef there that's stopping